I still want to talk some more about purpose. Just because it's been such a long journey for me, I feel like, I don't know, I'm sure there's other people out there who have experienced it and maybe they still are going through their journey, and I just want them to know that you're not by yourself and you're not alone. Because there could be times in your journey that it could be really lonely, where there's like an isolation period, and not so much that you isolated yourself from other people, but it's just like when you're going through that and you are searching, I don't know, everybody doesn't always understand, and they're like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. And you're in a place where you're like, I want to figure out what it is. I can't waste any more time doing this, that, and the other. I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing so that I can get that fulfillment, because you kind of feel almost empty. I'm not saying where you're like cold and, mean towards people or anything like that, but where it's just, there's nothing that can quench that, and you're searching and longing and wanting to know, how can I be impactful, what is it that I'm going to do that's going to make a difference, not only in my life and the life of my family, but in the life of other people. How can I do something that's worthwhile? And there were a lot of times that I might not have talked as much or hung out as much or, gone around people as much. I went to work, I came home, and I was so deep in thought. And it was like there were times that I would get really good stuff, but it would be like in the middle of the night. Or there could even be times in the middle of the day and it seemed like the phone was ringing and the kids wanted this. And it was just so many different things going on that it was like I can't even concentrate. And I'd be flowing really good for a while. And I might could write 2 or 3 chapters worth of things, and then there was a block. Because it was too many other things on my mind. Maybe, I was stressed about stuff or just consumed of life and different things. It was just, I don't know. It was difficult to really find the path I wanted to take. And I had, all of this advice playing over and over my head. There's safety in the multitude of counsel. And clearly I had asked other people, their opinions and stuff. But it was just so discouraging because it felt like the harder I tried, it seemed like the worse I got, or the worse the situation got, or I don't know. It just seemed like things weren't happening the way that I thought they should be. And there was a lot of things I didn't understand, and I don't know. Now I'm coming more to a place where it doesn't matter whether or not I understand. All that matters is that I just trust God and His leadership and guidance, because He knew me, when He formed me in the womb, and He knows the plans He has for me. He knows my end from my beginning. All I have to do is just seek Him and trust Him and keep going, obviously you reap what you sow. And if I'm continually sowing into other people and, sowing all of these positive things, I'm going to reap a harvest from it. And, if I'm continually serving Him, He's going to take care of me. He's going to take care of me regardless. That's what He promised in His Word. So I've just got to trust Him to do that and follow through, with all of these desires and dreams that He's placed in my heart, because He's going to meet me at the level of my faith. So if I continue working and operating in the gifts that He's given me, He said in His Word, they'll make room for me. And so now I've just come to a place where it's just like, okay, it's all right. I can trust Him. There's still a few areas that it's like, okay, I just got to give that completely over to Him. But hey, He's still working on me. It's just, okay, it's all right. I don't have to have all the answers. And that's hard for me. I'm a perfectionist. I want all the answers. And so just learning to be still in that, and knowing that it's okay to be vulnerable, that if I don't have all the answers, that's okay. And so I just want to encourage you in the same way that you won't always have all the answers, and you won't always know step by step how things are going to go. But you've just got to step out on faith and trust God to meet you there and do the rest. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'll keep you posted as I go through this journey. Thanks for sharing it with me. Have a great day.